Good day, Virgo, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for February 17th to the 23rd. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and take a look at your affirmation for the week. I am adventurous. I overcome fears by following my dreams. I am adventurous. I overcome my fears by following my dreams. That is your affirmation for the week. Universe speak. Spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? King of Spades. Ace of Clubs. Nine of Diamonds. Nine of Clubs. Queen of Clubs. King of Diamonds. Two of Diamonds. And the Eight of Clubs. So your general energy is the Eight of Clubs, obviously. Compromise. So yeah, you're gonna have to make a compromise, maybe possibly a couple compromises this week, coming up in this position. They're neither good or bad. They just are what they are, right? And but you need to make sure that you don't get the short end of the stick on these compromises, right? So if you see the short end of the stick, you also don't want to come at the person aggressively about the short end, right? Because they're just going to come back at you aggressively. And when this card comes up, you usually need this compromise to happen. And if you come at somebody aggressively, about getting the short end of the stick because maybe you know that they gave you the short end of the stick or whatever, it doesn't matter. They're going to come at you aggressively, and then the compromise might not happen at all. And you need this compromise to happen. So keep your cool if you see that you're getting the short end of the stick somewhere. Now, in this position, it could be you trying to give somebody the short end of the stick, and then you need to kind of like understand that you're giving them the short end of the stick, right? Maybe you don't see that at first, but the cards are telling you you may be giving somebody the short end of the stick. At the beginning of the week, we got leadership. So yeah, you're going to be in a leadership role, and you need to lead with your head and not your ego, right? This leadership could be anything. It could be at work. It could be at home. You could be like the leader of your home, right? You take care of the house, the kids, and all that stuff. Uh, but you need to not lead with your ego. You need to keep an open mind to other people's advice, other people's ideals, other people's feelings, even, right? Like, let's say that it's a household, and you're dealing with kids. You got to, stay open minded to their feelings and whatnot, and lead with your head, keep that open mind, and it'll go a lot smoother than you trying to just be egotistical and going, it's my way or no way, or I'm correct because I'm the boss, or whatever it may be, whatever that energy may be that's coming off there with your ego. You need to take action, though. You need to take action, either in business, love, or whatever. And by taking action, it will lead to positive change. So if you're questioning, should I take action on a business ideal or something like that, or a job or whatnot, and yes, you should. You should go after it. It will be a positive change. If it's love and you're interested in somebody and you're wondering if you should take the action, yes, you should. The person might also, be interested in you, but they're not going to take the action. You're going to have to take the action on this, and that's just all there is to it. You got to take the action. So definitely take action on the things that you want. Then you got a wish fulfillment here that you could have through your hard work. Wealth and a financial abundance is yours, but you have to accept your worth, right? You have to accept your worth, who you are. You might know your worth, you might know your talents, you might know what you're good at and all that stuff, but maybe you haven't accepted it, right? Maybe you haven't said, okay, this really is me. Maybe you've been fighting against it, who you really are and what you really, truly are meant to do, in this lifetime. Now, that can be anything really. It can be absolutely anything. But the thing is that like I didn't accept who I really was. Not just with the cards, but spiritually. I didn't accept that helping people really is like like I listen to a lot of people. I help a lot of people in many many ways, other than just reading cards and stuff. There's other stuff that I do in the mental health field and just in my everyday life. Helping people survive and helping people find a way in their lives when they can't find it themselves. And I didn't really accept that and really, say, yes, that is me. That is who I am. Not until about 4 years ago did I really say, okay, this is me. It's been my life, my whole life, but I've just never accepted it. And the moment I accepted it, that that's who I was, life for me got a lot better. Not just financially, but just everything. Everything got better. Um, in the middle of the week, looks like you've got a struggle, and it's not over yet. You got a struggle going on, and this struggle can be absolutely anything. I mean, it can be a struggle at work, it can be a struggle with a person, it can just be some kind of struggle. But you are wanting to give into this struggle. You're wanting to say, "Oh, well, I just, this is just my life. I'm going to be struggling with it forever and ever and ever and ever." And the cards are saying, "No, don't give in. Don't give up. You're stronger than that, right? You're stronger. You can handle this struggle. You can possibly remove this struggle." That's the thing when it comes to struggles. A lot of times we can remove that struggle by doing just sometimes the simplest things, right? So make sure that you're doing everything that you can to remove this struggle out of your life. Like the next card says, speak up. Speak your mind, power up, uh, get to another level. And I feel like that's kind of talking about this, but this card really isn't talking about struggles. But I feel like if you power up, right, and you go after the things that you want, you take action on the things that you want, right? Not isolate, because you're going to want to isolate from going after what you want to go after. But you already got to take action here to go after what you want to go after. And now you got this card, which says that it's all green lit. Everything that you want to do is green lit. And I believe that includes removing the struggle. But I think that if you power yourself up, you bring yourself up to the next level or higher and go after the things that you want, I don't think that this struggle is going to survive that, right? Here towards the end of the week, you have the Lord of Value, self-made business person. So yeah, I mean, you got leadership here already. You got the cards telling you to power up, take action. There's a possibility that you are a Lord of Value, that you are a self-made business person, and through your hard work, there will be success. You got through your hard work here too with success. So definitely go after what you're wanting to go after. Okay, don't let this struggle come in the way of that. Right? You power yourself up. You go after what you're going after. And with so much business type stuff going on here, I can see why there might be a few compromises and stuff throughout the week. That would definitely make sense with so much business going on. Now, if you aren't a self made business person, then maybe you're going to work for somebody that has a self made business, and through your hard work, there will be success. But for some of you, you are the Lord of Value. At the end of the week, you do have a cheater. Somebody's cheating on you. Now, that doesn't have to necessarily have to be a spouse. That could be a friend, a family member, or even a business partner. That's just going behind your back and doing you wrong. And yeah, it's up to you how you handle that, right? That you handle that person. And you know what? This cheating could be part of this struggle, and that you don't realize that it's actually a part of this struggle until the end of the week when you actually realize what this person's been doing. They've been going behind your back and doing you wrong. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards have to say. Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Maintain business. I'm sorry. I decided to look under the cards and see what the bottom card was on the regular cards, and maintain business. Again, business, business, business. So I think a lot of this is about business, about you going after a business of some sort. Okay, and you got the Queen of Wands, which is fits right in with all this so well. The Queen of Wands is somebody that makes sure that things go smoothly, right? When it comes to business, right? She will get out there and sweat in the fields right alongside her employed people. She will teach them by example, right? And that's kind of what you need to do here when you're leading. You need to lead by example, right? And yeah, get out there and get your hands dirty with the rest of them when you're doing all this work. Whatever this is, this is so much work. There's so much work stuff going on here. So this does have something to do with work, a self-made business. I don't know, but level yourself up. Go after what you want to go after things. Take action. If it's a business, go after it. Definitely go after it if it's some sort of business, right? And when it comes to the business, make sure to teach by example, right? Get your ass out there and do the job right next to the people that you've employed. And yeah, things should go well. And also keep that open mind, right? Don't let the ego take over, right? And especially when you're teaching by example, that's another place where your ego could take over because you could be like kind of like an asshole out there and be like, see, this is how it goes. Don't be like that. Just do the work. Shut your mouth and do the work. You don't have to make sly remarks and stuff towards the people that are working for you in any sort of way, which, some people do that. Okay. I'm not calling you out personally. I'm just saying don't let it happen because sometimes we slip up, we mess up, we are not perfect, okay? I'm only saying that because somebody came in and was like, I never go with my ego. That's not the point here. The point here is for me to convey a message to you of what not to do and what to do. That's it. That's all I do here, okay? If you don't let your ego get control, good for you, okay? Some people, especially like younger people, that's not the easiest thing, okay? Sometimes shit goes to our head, okay? Anyway, so yeah, don't lead with your ego, lead by example, go after what you're wanting to go after. It'll work out fine. And biggest thing is accept your worth. I think accepting your worth is the key to taking action, to powering up and going after what you want to go after, and to being that Lord of value. So there you go. I hope this resonates. I hope it helps in some way. And if it does, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. Also, keep in mind that I do have bonus readings on my Patreon, which you can find a link in the description below. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.